Boom shakalaka, as Bitcoin jumps to critical levels today, we're going to take a look at some charts that are very bullish indicators for Bitcoin coming up. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Bitcoin, how it has broken through key levels, what these are, what to keep an eye out for, plus some very interesting and bullish charts for where Bitcoin could be headed. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Push that like button today. Fear at 30. This is up from the past week, and it looks good as the overall market up 3% today. Bitcoin at 17,788, Ethereum at 1322, BNB at 275, XRP 39 cents, Dogecoin 9 cents, Cardano 31 cents, and Polygon 92 cents. And Bitcoin right now has broken through a lot of levels. We found support off of the 20-day moving average, this orange line right here, also the bottom of this bullish trend we were in. Found support there, bounced up, broke through the 50-day moving average, this yellow line, also broke through this pink line right here, which was the low from all the way back in June. Right now, sitting just below the 50-day moving average. And this comes in light of people talking about decreasing inflation. As inflation is actually falling faster than forecasted, we can see the previous CPI numbers were 7.7, the forecast was 7.3, the actual was 7.1. Inflation is falling faster than anyone expected. Anyone except for Game of Thrones, that is. It turns out that inflation tends to fall faster than it rises. The average year-over-year changes in the CPI in the 12 months leading to and following peaks across various historical episodes. We can see that as fast as inflation peaks, it actually falls even faster. And we're seeing this as the fall from the top is actually happening a lot faster than the build-up to inflation. But you know what else also correlates with inflation? Stocks do well after inflation peaks, like we're seeing today. The entire stock market up 3 to 4% today. The average index S&P 500 in 12 months leading to and following peaks in inflation across various historical episodes, we can see that the S&P 500 anticipates peak inflation by about a month, and then after inflation peaks, they tend to go up dramatically. As a matter of fact, it turns out that investors, smart investors that is, are loading up on premium assets at a discount prices. We can see the number of addresses with more than one Bitcoin has seen a giant spike recently. Not seen in this whole entire chart, a spike that is going that dramatically upward. So a lot of people are taking advantage, thinking that maybe we will see prices going up. Might as well get one of the best assets out there. It turns out, well, we had a top and we were faked out back at the top. Well, it turns out if we had a bottom and a fake out at the bottom. What if? Right now, though, there is the possibility there might still be another 70 days to the end of the market. So this guy here saying during the cycle he was in the camp that Bitcoin is rhyming with the 2014-2015 bear market, this one all the way back here. Comparing it from a time perspective, we still have 70 more days. So you can see this was 406 days. Putting out 406 days from where it broke through right here, that gives us another 70 days or so of the bear market. Does that mean that prices will actually go down? Well, not necessarily. In this last 70 days, the prices did not go any lower than the all-time lows, but it was before we saw a real bull trend here. Right now, we're seeing a positive correlation to the Chinese 10-year yield down here, inverse correlation to USD strength, DXY. Combine them, and you have a signal which is marked or led that starts all of Bitcoin's major moves. Eye on the trend line as it may anticipate the end of the next one. So we can see here, this has picked out the bottom and the top of every Bitcoin move. And when it has touched this trend line, this has been the top. So keep an eye. We might see an actual top sooner than anyone is expecting. As a matter of fact, maybe even a year or so based on this chart right here. But we have Bitcoin's never failed indicator, the Gaussian channel lines. Bitcoin right now has fallen to the heavy rejection line in red right here, which may soon lead to a bull run. It's only wicked down to these levels previously. The initial range line is this green one, filtered true range high band, and the heavy rejection line is the filtered red line. If you actually zoom in and look here, you can see these wicked down here at these times, but right now we are touching it with a full body candle, could be headed towards a bull run. soon. Not only that, but we have another couple indicators suggesting a bottom. Hard to ignore something like this. Previous bottoms, we had the MFI and also the price delta touching these bottoming lines. They're both touching these bottoming lines once again, suggesting that maybe this is the bottom structure, because we have the one Bitcoin indicator that is actually not a lagging indicator. This is actually a predictive indicator. The OBV update continues to strengthen. Basically, OBV leads Bitcoin price. As we can see here, OBV, this yellow line, goes first, and then eventually Bitcoin price follows. Again, OBV goes first, eventually Bitcoin price follows. Well, we have started to see OBV break away from Bitcoin. Expect price to chase on high time frame. Next bearish divergence appears near next macro top. So right now, things are looking good for Bitcoin across the board, especially as these inflation numbers are starting to peak. We might see a recovery faster than anyone, except for these people, are expecting. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, push that like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.